Hey everyone, hope you guys are keeping safe. Welcome to PGI Peter's Gaming Info, and we're back with a video review of Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth Demo. I'm very happy to be reviewing this one for you guys early. Obviously it's just a demo, but it gives a big taster towards what's to be expected, so I'm very excited to be reviewing this one. So I thought we'll give some background about the game's developer, obviously, that's been making these great Final Fantasy games and everything. So Square Enix, they're called Square Enix, as the game's developer, very well known for Final Fantasy games. They've made multiple number of Final Fantasy games, but one series that stood the test of time has always been the Final Fantasy 7 iterations, from Final Fantasy 7 Original to FF7 Crisis Core, to FF7 Crisis Core Remake or Straight Remastered, Final Fantasy 7 Remake, and now Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, which is due to release on February 29th, end of this month, and just can't wait for it to come out. There's so many Final Fantasy fans that have been looking forward to this. It's one anticipated game of 2024, 23. No, I think it won anticipated game in the Game of the Year awards, but anticipated game of 2024, obviously. But it probably won an award for anticipated game of the year in 2023.
It's really coming down, huh? Hey man.
So I'll be providing obviously my feedback, comments and everything of what I think of Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth Demo. This is a demo,
Wish I could help, but never been motion
and
Sorry,
I'll
man.
be talking at particular parts, and there'll be parts where I'll be silent so you can
Ready to
get
do
the
this?
narrative and you can soak everything in as well. This part is the beginning part, and it's the introduction of where you see Cloud accompanied by Shimmer soldiers, as in he's a soldier at this moment, because this is a Nibelheim flashback, retelling as well, by Cloud himself, which you find out later on and you see. And there's Sephiroth, who is going to be the leader and the very well-renowned elite soldier of Soldier. So
I'd like to be brief on
that's where this
because if
scene's
it's another
going
one
at
of
the
those
moment.
Turks gigs, you can let me off right here.
Really?
Finally make first. What do they do? Call a ceasefire with Mutai, stealing my shot at glory. I didn't join Soldier to be an errand boy. I joined up so I could be a hero, like you.
And as you can see straight away, Cloud aspires to be like Sephiroth,
Well,
aspires to be
our
like
mission is
a
to
big
save
hero
the
at the end of the
reactor.
day, and that's what he's looking forward to. That's what he wants to
Another
be.
one of those Turks gigs.
Fine. Job's a job, I guess. Where is it?
Nibelheim.
Nibelheim? That's where I grew up.
So as you can see, you get some background story. Like I said, this is a Nibelheim flashback, retelling of what the events that happened in Nibelheim.
Let's go.
You get to find out that's where Cloud grew up. That's his hometown that you're going to. So this is the first mission, I would say, just before arriving at the town. And you get really you get to see a team up between Cloud and Sephiroth. Obviously Sephiroth, being the elite soldier he is, and with his experience, he takes charge. He goes forward and just quickly takes out the enemy, just in the blink of an eye, just done. And you also get to see the power difference as well between Sephiroth and Cloud. When that enemy attacked Cloud, he blocked it and he just flew back straight away. Sephiroth, in a blink of an eye, just dispatched the enemy, and this is what's a nice addition as well. You get to actually take control of Sephiroth as a character. Normally in Final Fantasy games, this just doesn't happen. But that's a really nice addition to this Nibelheim flashback. You can take control of Sephiroth. seconds it's over already. We've just got Sephiroth there really displaying the power of what it is to be an elite soldier in comparison to Cloud, and it's a good introduction to what's to come. So like I was saying, this is a Nibelheim flashback, and it's a retelling of the events that Cloud and Tifa can recall, mainly Cloud, and with Cloud is like I said, mainly retelling the story of the events that came about in Nibelheim, and Tifa's just adding in the detail just to complement that as well. And this is told to Aerith, Barrett and Red 13, characters you would have met in previously in Final Fantasy VII Remake, and this is just to give them really good background and context into why they must stop Sephiroth and why Sephiroth is extremely dangerous, and what led Sephiroth to become this fallen hero or villain that he is now. So now this is the first time that Cloud, Tifa and Sephiroth arrive at Nibelheim, accompanied by the Shinra soldiers as well. You meet Tifa a bit later on.
Tell me,
But this is where the Nibelheim flashback all begins.
I have no home, so I wouldn't know.
You still got parents though, right?
A mother named Genova. She died shortly after I was born. My father...
Whoa there! Genova? Like from the Shinra building?
Yeah. Don't worry, I'm getting to that.
So you get these little bits that, because it's a retelling of the events in Nibelheim, where you will hear the team members in the current timeline just feedback on certain things and comments made throughout the story. So that's really cool as well. And talking about Tifa, it's Maya Zander. I saw the boots and I was getting too happy there. I don't know if the Maya Zander was present in Final Fantasy VII Remake or even Final Fantasy VII Original. He might be a new character.
Consider yourself off duty till sundown.
Oh my god, Mom! City folk are so sophisticated. Can only imagine what their lives must be like.
Now this scene here is a very interesting scene, and it's a good scene as well because we get a debut of a new character called Zangan. He turns out to be Tifa's martial art instructor, so this is really good because we didn't know how Tifa became so well versed, very good at hand-to-hand martial arts. You know, how did she just acquire this out of nowhere? And she's very proficient. And now we know Zangan, who's obviously got years of experience with hand-to-hand combat, was the one that gave Tifa her training, and he's a quite an eccentric old martial arts teacher to say the least, but he's the one who taught Tifa how to fight hand to hand. So yeah, it's really cool because he's not present in any Final Fantasy VII iterations, but in this one they thought to add a bit of context into why Tifa is so good at hand-to-hand martial arts. So that's really cool. It's really good. Introduce him.
Perhaps you know her. Tifa.
Sure.
A real talent, that one. She'll go far.
Yeah,
He
right.
believes in his student
Yeah,
Tifa.
right? Got anything to say for yourself?
I didn't know.
Yeah, so new character, and talking about new additions, there's this is a piano mini game which is very hard, but it's a very fun mini game as well. It's one of those rhythmic sort of mini games. You can see there's a number of notes on the left and right side, and you use the left and right analog sticks to match the sort of outer sections of the notes, but timed them perfectly. So, well, as good as you can, really, so it doesn't go out of bounds of that circle bridge with the notes. So it's very fun mini game. I was surprised at how fun it was. Initially, when I looked at it, I thought, okay, what's this going to be like? But it was very fun to play, and I could see myself playing it quite a bit of times and trying to improve my score. But I didn't do badly, to be honest. For first go as well, I didn't do badly. I didn't do that bad. I think I got about a C. But it's pretty fun, and I always remember Final Fantasy VII, the original one, always having really engaging mini games, especially the Golden Saucer and stuff. So it's nice that they've thought about adding this, and you know, there's sort of piano themes that you've heard throughout Final Fantasy VII as well. It all adds up. So it's good. It's good. Tifa's theme, as you can see in the top right. And I think I got the hang of it towards the end. Yeah, I got rank C, yes, rank C, and it's star A, B, and C. That's the score break.
Then I stopped with my moms. Not that it matters.
Sure it does. I know I want to hear what happened.
Me too. Yeah. Go on.
Yeah, we've got another interesting scene here where we get introduction to Cloud's mum, and I don't believe we've had ever seen Cloud's mum in any Final Fantasy VII iteration. But here's Claudia, and this is her first time seeing Cloud coming back from Soldier, and she hasn't seen him in probably years. She doesn't even really, she recognizes him, but she's thinking, wow, you've really grown.
Welcome home.
And you've come back.
Let me get a good look at you. My. So that's what they've got you wearing, huh?
It's a touching moment between the two, mother and son, mother. It's a nice touching part.
I've never been so proud.
It's really nice to add these characters that add more context and more background into, you know, the way the characters are now,
You know,
and
there's all
what
kinds of
their
temptations in
past
the big
was.
city.
It's really good because Final
I
Fantasy
feel a lot better if I knew
is,
you found a good
you know,
girl.
it's
I wanted to make sure
mainly
you didn't
got the
get into
heavy
trouble.
storytelling and heavy like narrative
An
storytelling
older, more
and
mature girl
great
that could keep you on the
characters.
straight
That's what
and
Final
narrow.
Fantasy is
And
all
tell you
about.
you're
So it's
being
good
a silly
they
goose.
add people like Zangan, and they added
That's the perfect type
the
for
martial
you,
arts
I'd
instructor
say.
Tifa and Claudia as well.
They are feeding you
They're
properly,
charisma.
aren't they? Oh, Cloud. But you know, Cloud. Wouldn't you agree, Cloud? You're my son. Of course, I'll always be.
Okay, that's enough.
Sephiroth's already gone upstairs. Welcome back. Sephiroth's already gone upstairs.
Didn't really notice at the time, but looking back, all the signs were there.
This is another part that's quite interesting as well, and you can hear Cloud sort of commenting to the
What you looking at?
to the team members back in the current timeline as
This
well.
landscape.
Barrett, Aerith, and Tifa, Red 13
I could swear
as
I've
well.
seen
That
it
he should have
before.
realized this was the moment where
You
Sephiroth
okay?
was just going really strange, and something was definitely going
Big
on.
day tomorrow. We'll be leaving bright and early. You should get some rest.
Alright, will do.
Night.
I tried, but
And
I
as you
couldn't
can
get to
see,
sleep that night.
It's sort of
Too
really
excited
well done
to
retelling of the events that
nurse.
happen in Nibelheim. from Cloud mainly,
pretty
and
much the same for
Tifa
me.
complementing, adding detail.
Why?
You know, and just letting Aerith, Barrett, and Red 13 know this is how Sephiroth became the villain that he is, and just what happened back then. So now boss battles have always been a big thing of Final Fantasy, and we got a very nice one with the Materia Guardian. And it's very well done because it's got very nice cutscenes, cinematics, and different sort of phases that the boss will go through as well. You know, from being on top of the roof to using one of the tentacle claws to rip Cloud. Very, very well done first boss fight, and it will just improve as they always do. It's from we saw the remake, the boss battles just got better and better. You know, so it's very promising. And as you can see as well, you get the stagger where the orange bar fills up, and then you can just the enemy or boss is just down, and then you can repeatedly just attack. So it's all very it's very similar to Final Fantasy VII Remake with the sort of gameplay and that action RPG style. Obviously we've got the introduction of synergy attacks as well, which is unique attacks between different parts of the enemies, and you can get different sort of combinations of attacks as well, so you can different strategies. It's all interesting. And then you've got your spells and item selection, synergy attacks like I was just pointing out there as well. Just like I was saying with the various sort of positions. The cloud is just being held by this boss right now, and then you have to just take control of Sephiroth at the moment. So it's pretty cool. And like I said, with the stage transitions, then you can do the famous Octo / limit breaks as well. The gameplay is very similar to Final Fantasy VII Remake, very similar. And you also got these sort of terrain traversal things you can do, which add verticality and everything as well.
Take it from here.
And the boss has some really cool dynamic cutscenes, very cool different sort of phase transitions from holding Cloud with the tentacle claw to being on top of the roof to firing a laser. You know, just to keep things just different throughout the boss battle, and not just making it sort of not making it mundane, just make it engaging as possible. So moving on with the story, we've got this section here which is pretty important, and where Sephiroth first starts to see Genova.
Tell that to the president.
He's the ancient, the alien race from the ancients, and you get to find out how he finds out about his background, about his past, and everything. So you're going to the Mako Reactor. The whole point was to resolve the issue there. But then Sephiroth finds out, you know, and connects the dots, and he gets there as well from what he sees with Genova. And like I said, is the alien, part of the alien race Ancients. It was on for a very, very long time ago. It was discovered. So as you can see what I was talking about, Genova.
Genova? Wasn't that...
And this is one of the turning points for Sephiroth to becoming the villain that he is. It's just one of the turning points.
The malfunction must be forcing the pods to depressurize. Cloud, go out and shut off the valve.
Copy.
Create
Professor gasped. Wondrous experiment!
So, as I was saying, one of the turning points previously, this is a very big turning point. You see Sephiroth turn mad from learning about the history of Genova, the alien from a race called Ancients, and his creation as well, and that he's not human, and he comes to this just mad sort of realization about the Ancients and humanity and where he fits in throughout all of this. So this really starts to kick off him turning into the major villain that he is. It's a very, very important part.
I should go.
And it's quite sad because Cloud really aspired to Sephiroth, and really aspired to be like Sephiroth and everything like that, and he's just out of it. And you see, look at the power difference as well, and he just flings it with no concern for him whatsoever and just walks forward. And towards the ending is, it's pretty sad what kind of transpires, what goes down. So now you're taking control of Cloud, holding L2 and R2 to slowly pick yourself up, and you see him just destroy Nibelheim village, burn it into the ground, mercilessly kill everybody. It sets up Cloud filling in the team members of why Sephiroth must be stopped, and and it just lets them all know. I mean, he's cutting down to his knees, and there's no need for him to get rid of the mayor there or anything like that and just beheads him. It's just pure cruelty to mankind, since he's found out that he's part of an alien race. But he doesn't have to go on the destruction, but he believes that they toyed around with his mother, and now he just wants revenge, and he doesn't even see himself as human at all. So, I mean, final word from me, just to wrap things up. This leaves me a very satisfied feeling. Looking forward to the full game of Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth that released on February 29th. I'm sure this game will bring the magic we all love with the Final Fantasy 7 series, and I can't be more happy to play this game. This Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 7, Tekken 2, Final Fantasy 7, Tekken, they're what I would say actually got me involved in gaming in the first place. If it wasn't for those two games, I don't think I would probably be the gamer I am now. I played various and so many games, of course. I mean, God of War is a big one, Sekiro, Souls games, so many, Metal Gear, so many games. But I think Final Fantasy 7, Tekken 2, Final Fantasy series, definitely what kept me going, as well as other games. I'm really looking forward to it. I hope you are. That is my Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth demo review. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you get the game and you're excited as I am as well. And I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.